What's going on, guys? It's Cody from Pacers Gaming, and welcome back to another NBA 2K21 video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the brand new neighborhood. We have the same park, the same neighborhood for 2 years straight, and thankfully 2K has blessed us with something new to look at. And as you can see, it's a lot better than the past too. But some things are pretty difficult to find, and there's also some new areas that we're going to talk about in this video, and hopefully it can help you out if you've had some trouble finding different locations so far in 2K21. So first up, we're on the boardwalk here at the very end. You spawn over here by the Pro-Am court, as you can see off in the distance. And first thing we're going to do is come in to the cages. When you load into the cages, you see them lift up, and these are the slam ball courts in 2K21. There's 6 different courts. You can play 2-on-2 slam ball or 3-on-3. Usually it's pretty populated, I think. And as you can see, mine is busy here, and it took me a minute to find the cages. I didn't know where they were, but it's all the way at the end of the boardwalk past the twos court. Okay, here we go. We've spawned back outside the cages, and as you can see, we are still on the boardwalk here, and we have 2 twos courts. So if you've been looking for the twos courts, they're all the way back here in the back. If you hold up on the D-pad, you have to use your right stick to scroll over and see the scores of the game. So it's a little bit hidden all the way down on the beach on the end of the boardwalk for the twos courts. And then we can run down here, and you can see we have 6 threes courts this year. Usually these are very busy. You can see me running down at the bottom of the screen. I like the designs of the court. It's a little bit different, like we talked about at the beginning of the video. It's good just to have some new scenery, and it's nice that 2K has made it so the parks are pretty populated. Next up here, you can see the boardwalk ends. We have a little truck, so you can't run past it. Now here's something that I had some trouble finding, and that is your MyCOURT. It's hidden over here. See, I almost went to the neighbor's house right there, but it's hidden right here. It says Playa del 2K, and you can enter your beach life MyCOURT. So I'll go ahead and hit A, you select MyCOURT, and that's going to take you right up to your practice court. Now we've loaded into your MyCOURT, and this is what it looks like this year. You'll have your shoes, your gear over here, you can change, and just like past 2Ks, you can customize your MyCOURT. You can invite friends to come over and play. As you can see, play a game with friends. Pretty similar to what we've seen in the past, but just in a different location. And that's pretty much it for the MyCOURT. Back out on the boardwalk here in front of the house, and we're going to continue this way. Now, there's a little shortcut here. We're going to go ahead and take the long way around, and on the way back, I'll show you where that shortcut comes. Okay, on the left, first thing you see right there is the boost stand. So we have single games and then 10 packs for jump shots, steals, layups, blocks, rebounding, everything you need there. 1500 VC for a pack. And I like that the boost stand is close to the park this year and Pro-Am. So Pro-Am super easy to find this year, as you can see. If you want to enter the Pro-Am court to play 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 Pro-Am, the door is right here. And we'll continue on to SWAGS. As you can see, the entrance for SWAGS is somewhere around here. There we go. This is where you can get a lot of your clothes. I'll go ahead and enter SWAGS to show you what we have here. Okay, SWAGS, we have a lot of really good gear, a bunch of different brands. You got the beach, you have shirts, pants, accessories, equipment, backpacks, glasses, jewelry, everything you need, mascots when you unlock them. All of those items are going to be in SWAGS this year. Back out on the street here, so we already hit the Pro-Am, we hit SWAGS. Easy access, again, right around the corner is the NBA store. And we'll head into the NBA store. This is where you're gonna find all the NBA gear you need. And I'll show you a little secret this year too. Boom, right at the bottom, you got the 2K League gear. So make sure you scroll down, get you that Pacers Gaming shirt. And we would love to see you repping in the park and in the neighborhood this year. But as you can see, tons of NBA gear. You also have G League and WNBA in this store as well. You have your Beats headphones, New Era, Mitchell and Ness, and the watches. So another great spot to buy some gear if you're interested. We'll continue around the corner here. As you can see, at the end of this road, it sort of cuts off. Maybe in next gen, we'll see some more stores, or they might have a completely new neighborhood. We're not just sure yet, but a lot of room in this neighborhood, which I like. Okay, so we've turned the corner around from the NBA store. You see the boardwalk with the Ferris wheel at the end where the cages were. Here we have the rec. So if you're interested in playing some pickup 5-on-5 games with friends, or you can go in alone or with up to 5 people, you can hit up the rec right here. Another easy spot to access. Across the street is the shoe store, and this is where you can get pretty much everything you want. And they're going to be advertising some of the newest shoes, I'm sure, that come out throughout the season as well. You can buy for your NBA games, your MyCOURT games, for the neighborhood, and a lot of all the brands you need. And as you can see, I've got Nikes on my guy, but there's a lot of cool color options and pretty much every sneaker you could possibly imagine. So shout out to 2K, a lot of really good sneakers this year. We're back outside in the neighborhood, and we'll continue around this corner here. On the left, we have the team practice facility. So when you go in here, this is where you can do your team practices, and you can do your individual drills, or if you just want to shoot around, you can always do that as well. As you can see, of course, I'm on the Pacers in my career, so gotta rep everything Pacers, of course. Now, as you see on the left, we have your tattoo parlor. This is called The Paint, and tattoos are pretty expensive this year. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's why I don't have any on my player right now, but pretty much any tattoo you can possibly imagine you have in here. You can customize colors. You can see pretty hefty price there on the right, $9,000, $8,000. But it does make your guy look pretty cool, and if you eventually rep up enough to take your shirt off, you can definitely rep some really good tattoos this year in the park. Okay, across the street, this is an interesting one. A little bit something different this year. Jeff's 2K Arcade. I highly suggest you go in here at least once a day, and I'll show you why as soon as this loads. And there you go. This is where the daily spins are this year. So in the past, you've seen it in the Ante Up courts, the stage, but this year you have it in Jeff's Arcade, and there's tons of spins, so you don't have to wait, tons of wheels. And then in the back here, you have the elite spins as well. So once you rep up to an elite, you'll have access to those spins. But definitely a good item to note, because those are a little bit hidden away, and if you didn't go into the arcade, you probably wouldn't know it exists. All right, back out on the street from the arcade, and we'll continue. This is where we came around that corner, and there's another little shortcut. And actually, let's go ahead and hop around here. This is the Ante Up court. So if you're looking to go into the stage and play for some VC, it's 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and 3-on-3 games for VC. So make sure you have plenty of VC before you go into the Ante Up court. A lot of really good players are here, but that's a lot of fun. It's a little bit tucked away down the stairs there. So if you couldn't find the Ante Up court, that's where it is located. And as we continue around the corner here, I'm not going to go into wheels, but this is the location for your skateboards, your bikes, your scooters, all of those things that allow you to get around the park and the neighborhood quickly. Those are all located in the wheel shop this year. If we continue down this street, you can see it's blocked off there. Now, none of these are real stores. They could be in 2K21 Next Gen, but we'll see. We have this little food truck here, but that isn't anything either. But here we go. We have My Team here. So this is where you play My Team, where you build your own team using cards. and you can compete for $250K, which if you don't know, Jomar, one of our Pacers gaming players this past year, won $250,000 in Chicago with the All-Star game playing my team. So great game mode, a lot of fun this year, really challenging with the shooting, and it's tucked away here at the end of the road. Next up, right next to my team, another little hidden secret that if you didn't know it was here, you'd probably pass right by it, and that is the VC Sports Management spot. Now, the VC Sports Management spot is where you collect all of your endorsement VC money. So if you have endorsements in my career and you're wondering why you're not getting paid for doing those endorsements, you have to come collect those checks at the VC Sports Management spot. Now, you'll see someone usually outside here if you have checks that you haven't collected yet. I've already collected all mine, so that option's not available, but you just hit A and it'll deposit VC straight into your account, and that's it. You don't have to step inside. It's just right here at the door for the VC Sports Management Group. Around the corner here, one of the last spots we'll talk about is the Gatorade training facility. This one's tough to miss, and it's very similar to what we've seen in past 2Ks. This is where you can get boost for stamina, for your strength, for your vertical, all of those things. Every 7 days, I believe, you can come in here and get boost from 1 to 4 onto your attributes. So it's definitely worthwhile until you get that gym rat badge from grinding in the park. And then back here, you can go to the Gatorade spot, the Gatorade fuel station, and this is where you can buy some Gatorade boost. And these will help you again with your stamina, your recovery, all those good things. You can grab them here at the Gatorade fuel station. That's it for the Gatorade training facility, I think, and I'll go ahead and walk back out onto the street and then show you that shortcut that I talked about earlier. So this neighborhood's really a big L, as you can see, and I'm not talking a loss. It's actually a really cool neighborhood, but it's a big L that sort of wraps around. We came from that side initially, but here is the Ante Up court. Looks like we have some electric chargers. That's another shortcut that goes around to the My Team area at the end, dead end there. And then this is going to wrap us back around. Shout out to Kobe. Pretty cool mural. I love that they threw that into the game as well. And then boom, we're right back here on the boardwalk in the park, ready to grind some games. You have your MyCOURT and everything you would need. And that's it, guys. It's a pretty cool neighborhood, I would say. I love all the new things they added. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come out with in next gen. But I do think it's a good neighborhood. I think it's a nice change of scenery, and it's definitely fun to load up and grind some games in the park this year for sure. That's going to be it for this video. Let us know down in the comments if you found everything you needed to in the neighborhood. If you have questions on where other things are located, I think we went through everything, but we'd be more than happy to help you out if we can. Stay tuned for a lot more content coming soon from Pacers Gaming. We'll hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.